hello, hello! I'm back after a break for a week. So, last time around, we were at this very, very sad scene, Iris's bad ending. So that's my very first ending. I feel like we got a pretty decent way down this flowchart. Turned right, went down, turned left, and I guess the fact that we're going up is probably an indication that we're going towards a bad end. If I were to guess. Although, now that I think about it, if I say that, this one's also going up instead of down. But this is the branch that I want to try out because, you know, when you try finding all of the possible options, you always step back to the previous branch and try the other option. My hope is that it being the branch before I got Iris's bad end, this option should lead us to Iris's good end. Right? So, on that note, I should go back to psyching in the main. And in here, we have to free Iris. And the issue last time is that I believed in her. Is that actually a problem? The problem was that I believed in her. I should not just blindly do what she tells me to do this time. I'm pretty sure I ignored some stuff early on. So that's what I will check out this time. So instead of digging right away, and maybe there's another option instead of dancing, we'll see what options there are. Alright, there is the pickaxe. It's gotta be like the rooms on the side. Let's do a bit of skipping. Because we've been through this whole introduction of this new world. Alright, so getting started right here in exploration. As far as the very first step, I guess picking up the pickaxe might be the only thing I can do. Except for checking out the monitor, I guess. But
this doesn't look like a pickaxe, but
picking it up is my only option to get started.
This is a pretty avant-garde pickaxe.
Perhaps designed with a silver gate.
Alright, so is there any other options other than digging, or is this an automatic action? I still have to choose, right?
Be careful.
Did you get that? Either way, I get.
Okay. Let's not be too hasty. Let's check out the monitor. Although I get the impression a monitor is probably... Wait, is this the right direction? Monitor is this way.
Iris's live stream is showing on the monitor.
Let's listen to Iris. Wait a moment, that sounds like exactly what I'm not supposed to do, but... Maybe this is...
use the pickaxe on the gate like this.
How?
Gonna give me some hints on what to do.
We need to break the gate with the pickaxe.
Nope, that was pretty useless.
A door or gate? It is closed.
Let's investigate. I'm gonna use up my time doing things that I didn't do last time.
Hard material. However...
Yeah, listening to Iris.
we might be able to break it with the pickaxe.
Alright, give it a...
Yo, that was like the worst timing I could possibly get. Times 5? I'm forced to use a times 5? Okay.
Okay, just
go on.
Alright. Wait. X, right? X, this one. Can I dig the other direction? Let me see. Wait, actually, since I advanced, can I no longer go backwards? Well, okay, well, this is still the straightforward path. The branch is at the very end. So yeah, I only have grade 3 and 4 now. Vending machine, monitor, and crafting table. So, vending machine?
It's a big stick of imitation.
It must be a vent.
So, I'll investigate.
Well,
It is definitely not.
hey Iba,
Yes.
I wonder why the people who made.
Perhaps
I see.
And what
a
does that
vending
give me?
machine.
Aha! Okay, I'll dig the vending machine. Did I ever
Happy
dig
digging.
the vending machine before?
Roger.
I can't remember exactly what I dug out before.
I got a lot of materials that time.
Okay, so yeah, I
Hey, Iba,
did dig that because I remember getting those materials.
Project
what do you?
But this time, is there anything I can do other than using that crafting table for the... Let's check out the monitor.
Iris's live stream.
If I listen to Iris's, am I gonna get another ×5?
Okay, time to create a disco.
Which one?
I believe she is talking about
So it's not a block of congealed oil.
why would someone place blocks of hardened fat as furniture in their house?
Well, it's kind of like Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel, huh? I always pronounced it Hansel.
They aren't real, Date.
Oh, nice, aha! That one was pretty okay.
It is blocked, but this must be the exit for Golden Yoka.
So what if I just dig it right now instead of making the
Understood.
item?
I suppose we can't dig here.
Seems like it.
Unfortunate. What about the other side?
This appears
I'm just trying to
be
find
gate.
another path. If I have to use tiny, let's investigate.
We cannot proceed like
Like what?
I cannot dig with the pickaxe.
Damn.
Let's leave this for later.
All right. Ah, a ×3.
I found a crafting table.
Something the matter?
It seems you can create
Well, we need to make the disco ball now. That's what the
Okay,
viewers
okay.
are
So we
expecting.
can't make the disco ball. Make something else, and that's gonna take a whole 90 seconds from me. Or I can investigate. Maybe I should investigate instead, because that only takes 30. It saves me, technically,
We
a
have
whole
all
minute.
the materials we need to craft.
Another ×3? It didn't save me at all. Alright. Make something else then.
Weren't we supposed to craft a disco ball?
Yeah, but it was bugging me.
Yeah, it was
No.
bugging me.
Done.
Does this crafting table even do anything, really?
The switch is done.
What switch?
Just watch.
Now what does the switch do? Open the door
What
for
are you
us?
doing, Date? Fight nice with the power of dance.
Date, don't listen to her. So, this is what nice looks like.
What does nice look like? Not a floating eyeball, but
This is what's behind all this.
nothing?
Is Iris lying to me?
I'm not lying. Project Bluebeam is using holograms to trick you. You can't let it fool you. You have to use the power of dance. Huh? Oh, look at that. The enemies disappeared. What?
Alright. It's working. Then what is gonna be the next stage? Actually, there's still 2
Is
mental
this a
blocks.
glitch? I'm not lying. Please believe me, Date.
I believed you last time. Alright, nice. You made it. Okay, now with only 50 seconds remaining. What am I supposed to do? Just go through the gate? Alright. Wait, gate 3 or gate 4? No, there were 2 options, but it's gate 4, right? We gotta be counting up
locked.
instead of down. So, dig. Nah, I feel like digging
It is
only
locked.
takes 10 seconds. Even though I only have 46 seconds, 10 should be doable.
Understood.
Because if
I
there's...
suppose we can't.
What?
Seems like it.
Wait, we still can't dig there? We have to dig in gate 3
This
then?
appear-
Okay. Unnecessarily using this to save 5 seconds, but I only have 30 seconds now.
Do it.
Leave it to me.
Ah, there it is. There it is. X.
I dug it up.
Got the material.
Let's move on.
Okay, what do I have? 25 seconds?
This is a spacious area.
Is that marble?
Those flowers are winter irises.
They're wilted.
Whoa, this place is huge! How are we gonna check everything? Maybe I can make something with the materials, okay?
Another crafting table.
At least you don't have to do any more digging.
Okay, so this
Dante, do you see that shrine?
Shrine.
That's humanity's last hope against Nice. Save us from the oppression of technology.
so we won't return the stone monument to the
We
pedestal.
should have all the materials we need to craft the stone monument. Please, Dante, you're the only...
Only me.
Date.
I'm the only one
Okay.
who can save her.
Hey,
What?
I
Let's
knew
choose craft
I get what you're
something
saying.
else.
it. Date.
Think rationally. Last time you did this, we got a bad ending. So
There's a
crafting
crafting
table, and let's not wait a moment. I see that monument and I see investigate and I don't see anything else. What? Is there anything I can do other than... I guess there's this debris here. And the question marks. Wait a moment. I have 19 seconds. What was this one
Someone's-
again? Have I spoken to you? I feel like I have.
Excuse me. What the?
And it's
That scared me.
Hey,
yes,
don't say that.
monster.
Is that this man?
What?
This man.
Not exactly. He is an urban legend.
No, that's a...
But that's materials, and then maybe I'll be
More
able to craft
material?
something. But I'm out of time completely, so okay.
Date, we don't.
Iris.
Okay, resume from checkpoint, and I'll collect a bunch of materials, and then hopefully that means I'll be able to create something. I'll be able to create something from the crafting table. So, here I am. And clearly I went the wrong direction. This is number 3 here.
This appears to be.
Wait, I only have 47 seconds. Not the best.
This
Okay,
appears
I'll use
to be.
10 seconds. I'll have 37 seconds left.
Do it.
2 of those
Leave it to
seconds
me.
I'm gonna use to walk over to the next place, and then to collect the monster
Got the- let's move-
material, I can use my 1/3 times timey, and then I can check if I can craft, but then that's gonna probably take up a lot of my time. Okay, so
Someone's
30
there?
seconds. And I use my 1/3 time. Talk, that uses 20 seconds. Yo, I'm so dead.
Excuse.
I guess I won't use a checkpoint next time. think it's actually kind of impossible to do it with the amount of time that I have left. Ah. Okay, can I craft something new?
There's a crafting table here.
Craft... Nah. Craft NA? I have 3 seconds. Wait, timey will not be used. Why not? Because I'm doomed either way? Well, okay, sure. I want to see what happens
What is
here.
NA?
I see. You can take advantage of this glitch, Dante.
Oh, it's a glitch?
I don't know anything about guitars.
I said glitch, not Gretch.
That's a very... quite the thing to
I could do
mislisten
that?
to? Mishear?
This game is filled with bugs and programming errors. We can take advantage of that to reveal things not supposed to be seen.
I see. Let's try it.
Alright, let's try it.
Understood.
And that's the glitch, this man?
What? It spent the this man material. We can use you?
Is it a glitched skill?
Oh, I see.
How about that? Anything change?
The numbers have changed.
What, is it August 32nd?
August
No,
32nd?
the pickaxe is level 255.
That's pretty
Oh,
extreme.
nice.
But with this glitched item, we may be able to destroy something we were not supposed to be able to.
Oh, so we can go back to
Something in
like...
Game World. Or rather, something Iris doesn't want us to destroy.
The pedestal, maybe? Okay.
Dante,
Iris.
Restart from the beginning. That is what I shall do. Restart. Yes. So what I'm gonna do here is zoom through and skip stuff. I grab the pickaxe and I just go straight to destroying the first door. It's only after that where I start doing things against what Iris says.
this doesn't...
So pick up the pickaxe and then destroy that door. Because what ended up taking a lot of my time in the beginning was that first...
A door or...
The first, whatchamacallit, looking at the monitor. E. Alright.
I gotta rip.
And then here... Check out the vending machine for the material. And then that Y. Alright, so now I get a whole bunch of material, and then I use that material to create something else, not the disco ball. And I still have 300 seconds. I think I only had like 100 seconds or something last time. Okay, make something else.
Weren't we...
And we get the switch. So then we head to the other area. And then we check out this man. Oh, but it would be good to get a timey, wouldn't it? But I can't remember which timey... Wait, that's gate 4. Can't remember what
This appears...
gives a good timey. Well, that investigate is definitely not the timey I want, so I'll just dig right away. B. Here we go. B. And then...
I dug it up! Got the material! Let's move on!
Here. So before I go to this man, maybe I will investigate something and hope it gives me like a half timey. Like if I investigate the crafting table,
There's a crafting table.
it gives me a 1/3, right? That's very useful. I'll investigate that
The same
right away. Get that 1/3 timey, and then talk to this. Wait, that observe is really nice, actually. It turns anything into 10 seconds.
Someone's...
I'm gonna observe. Even if it takes 30 seconds, it means that if I have like one of those
Who is this?
60 or 90 second
Futoshi?
ones.
That is not...
Futoshi.
Can I talk to him?
Definitely Futoshi.
I heard that Futoshi left on a journey to Sri Lanka to cultivate tea leaves.
Who's Futoshi?
What? Really, Futoshi? You're just gonna leave Ikuno behind?
Okay, anyway, so I have 10 seconds now.
Someone's there.
But I'm gonna use my 1/3 timey to turn the talk from 60 seconds into 20 seconds.
Excuse me.
So overall, that would mean I spent 50 seconds on that interaction, which otherwise would have taken 60 seconds. At the crafting table, it takes 60 seconds to craft NA. Do I want to use my 10-second thing now, or do I want to save it for some other time? Or maybe I can try looking for another timey? If I can find a 1/3 timey, let me see what I have I can examine in the close area. Maybe I can examine the pedestal?
This appears to be a pedestal.
Yo, investigating is death. No investigating. Alright. I'll just go for it. 60 seconds. Timey will not... Oh wait, it's just... Okay. Even if I had a timey, it would not be used. Alright.
What is...
In that case... It's a good thing. Okay, so I have a glitched item. Yeah. So now I can go back and destroy gate 4. Is it this way? Yeah. Let's destroy this gate.
It is blocked, but this must...
Dig 10 seconds. Wait a moment, investigate was
Understood.
1/4? I read too
I
quickly.
suppose we can't dig here.
Seems
Wait, we
like
still
it.
can't?
It is blocked, but this must...
Alright, I want the 1/4 timey,
Can you
at
make
least.
a hole with the pickaxe?
I do not think so. This material does not look like it can be broken.
Anyways, I thought it would be breakable because why not? But I guess, okay, I should break the pedestal. That's the important thing. But a 1/4 timey was valuable. Was it valuable enough that I should have gone there? Probably not.
This appears to be a pedestal.
I still can't break it? What am I supposed to break then? The shrine wall? Oh wait! The shrine...
This is a strange wall.
The wall right here. It's like Zelda. Finding breakable walls.
I see. I just need to use the pickaxe.
You're right. Do it.
Leave it to
A
me.
new path has opened towards us. Oh, why? This wall is much harder than the others. Wait, am I pushing the right button? Why is... Yeah, I'm pushing the right button. Why is this... Okay. It's a very sturdy
the
wall.
disappeared.
The iris has bloomed?
No, this is no miracle.
It's the end of the world.
Merely the result of the game's programming, changing the iris from wilted to bloom.
That can't be.
Datsui, what are you doing?
Jumping
What about the
into the
monument?
glitch.
What about fighting knives?
Tell her that we have the strongest pickaxe. We don't need that. Let's continue.
Wait! Datsui!
Into the unknown?
No! Don't abandon me!
Oh, I guess it's just a glitched block or something. It looked like it was just the end of the world there. That's how glitches work, I guess.
What's with this screen? Is it loading? Well, if you need to use the bathroom, now's the time.
Is it loading? Just a black screen? Am I supposed to wait as well? How long does this last? Do I have to walk around in a black screen? No, none of the buttons are doing anything. Oh, okay, there we go. Loading screen. Alright, it's Golden Yokocho?
Not the world of Shovel Forge.
Yeah, it's a bit too high fidelity.
This might be Iris's real Somnium.
There's nothing here. We have no choice but to move forward.
What do you mean there's nothing here? There's like so many things here. There's signs and stores and like a bunch of doors. Okay. As far as what to do to examine, I guess, straight forward. Oh, there's a car. Onwards, onwards. 70 seconds. And time is actually moving. How's the... Okay, the gate is just up ahead. We got this. There.
Is this the exit?
60 seconds. Alright, I can enter it.
Let's go in.
I've still got 2 good timings though. So even though I only have 60 seconds, if I really need to, I can use it.
We're back.
Hey,
We're back.
Look.
Oh, but it's the pyramid thing.
Pyramid?
Nice is close. Date, help me, please.
Iris!
Let's help Iris. Let's help her by freeing her from her world of delusion. Reveal the truth hiding inside her imagination, Date.
How do I do that? The mirror door is clearly red. But like, I've seen this before.
Mirror door.
Right, make times a quarter so that I don't use up all my time. Let's go. Wait, timing will not be used. What's the point of using up all... What's the point of doing all of the collecting of timies? That uses up all my time then. 60 seconds. Even though I'm pretty sure
It's a pyramid.
using my timey was the correct option. Or not using my timey, breaking the mirror without the timey would have been correct. Oh well, oh well. It looks like I'll just waste time investigating.
It's a pyramid. They're fitting to the name of Golden Yokocho.
Because it's like a golden pyramid.
Is Yokocho pyramid or something?
Oh, Iba.
Yes,
When are they adding shovels to this game?
they are not adding shovels.
What?
Shovel Forge has no shovels.
Because you have to forge the shovels, but there are no shovels. The only shovel that
Wait, are
exists
you
is in this
serious?
game.
It's a
Okay.
pyramid.
Let's climb.
Can we be rational and look at my feet?
Your feet look like a sad, sliced open hairtail.
You can still climb, you jump instead
Do
of,
you think I can climb it?
yeah,
worth a
of
try.
course.
Then I will try.
What sad
You
little
see?
jumps.
You look pretty. Like a goldfish. Sorry, I'll get serious.
Please do.
Why is he using 10 seconds
pyramid.
instead of... Oh wait, I have to press the use button. Well, that was my mistake.
It's a pyramid.
Wait, I didn't use the use button.
It didn't work.
So it's not in...
It was text.
Anyways, no matter what, this mirror door would not
A
allow me
mirror
to
door.
use a timey. Wait, is it just that I
Well
haven't
said,
been using...
Date.
I just haven't been pressing A?
No, you can't.
Then I will
Stop, please.
So, yeah. Okay, I wasn't using the button A. this whole time. That's why my timings weren't working. Huh. Cool stuff.
Is this Iris when she was a child?
But I should still have enough time, right? How much time did I have left? Like 20 seconds?
Iris, this is all in your head. You're imagining it. It's not real.
No, you're wrong, Date!
Iba,
What?
let's end this.
Yeah.
Okay, so, clearly, two things that I can do. What did I do last time? Ugh. 10. 7. 166 seconds? $166 seconds? That's a lot of
Iba,
seconds
that
to
thing
keep
there.
there.
Destroy it.
Good thing I don't need to have positive time at the end in order to advance the story.
Understood.
Please, stop!
We're not listening to you, Iris! Not this time!
Stop!
And the doors open to light, whatever that represents. And now we're back home? Or no, this is a flashback. So what, the whole Iris bad end that I got was just her delusions? Is that what this branch is telling me? You didn't believe Iris. And there goes all of my time! Okay, so now day 5, Tuesday. At 1 a.m. Right, it's quite late.
Okay, I think I got it.
Hi, Ota, once again.
So it's like this.
Why are you up at 1 a.m.?
Date and Tessa were attacked at Golden Yokocho by a group of unknown gunmen?
Yes.
No, not unknown. They were hired by Nizet-Laws, also known as Nize.
Well, but, I mean, they are unknown.
I found out Nize's secret, and now they want me dead.
Date, is this for real?
It's true that we were shot at, but the Nyes part...
We've, stopped believing her.
Date, you don't believe me?
Iris, let me be honest.
Time to be honest.
I think you're letting your imagination get the better of you.
It's not my imagination. Why don't you believe me? Date, you're just being stubborn. You're just a cynical old man who doesn't believe in any...
Then you have to give me proof. If you can't show me proof, I can't believe you. Iris, seriously, you're imagining things.
Fine then.
What a 180 from the other side, where believing her in her dream is like, oh yeah, Iris, I believe everything you say, and here it's like, Iris, I don't believe you.
It's stupid to think I could trust you, Date. Bye.
Goodbye? Where are you going? In the middle of the night. And Ota, are you not gonna like chase after her or something? Where is Iris?
There's a room back there she kinda made her own.
Oh,
She's
okay.
probably there.
She didn't, I thought she left from like the front door.
She's certainly made herself at home. Has Iris been back there before?
Yeah, Tessa's been here a few times.
Do you believe any of this, Ota?
Date, you don't believe Tessa, right?
Right.
You don't believe Laws exists?
No, I don't.
Then why was she almost kidnapped?
I don't know, but it might have something to do with Renju.
Everything has something to do with Renju.
He was looking for Iris.
In any case, we don't know who's behind it, but we know she's in danger. Which is why I came here. I need you to hide Iris.
What?
I need to go somewhere.
To Hitomi's residence.
Yeah, I need to talk to her immediately.
Is there a problem?
Oh, yeah. If you make her mad, you make me mad.
Well, I guess you'll have to be mad then. She had to hear the truth. The cold, hard truth.
Even if that's true, you could have worded it nicer. You could have handled this better, Date.
I think so as well. You are as clumsy as ever.
Well, at least now Ota and Iris can, spend some time together. This
Hide
summarize
Iris?
is probably going to be useful for me. If it summarizes anything previous to when I restarted this flowchart.
I mean, I don't mind, but... why here?
The organization that I'm in may have a traitor, so I can't take her to HQ. That, of course, means that I can't take her to my house either. So I thought this diner would be a good place. Her enemies wouldn't look for her here. If she's here with you guys, I know that she's safe.
So basically, Ota, you're so unimportant to everyone that conversely you're quite safe.
Wait, you guys?
Yeah, I'm expecting one more. Any minute now.
Mizuki? Or is it someone else? Yup.
Mizuki?
Mizuki.
Don't worry, I understand everything. I'll protect Iris.
How did she get here at like past 1 a.m. in the morning?
Anyway, if they do manage to find her here, having Mizuki around should help, right?
I still don't
Right.
get what is Mizuki.
I know how strong she is.
Good luck, you two.
Thanks, Date.
I wonder if in another branch they'll actually explain what's up with her. Has she always been like that? I thought. Well, people seem to know that
Date.
she's strong.
I'm sorry for coming so late. I need to talk to you about Iris.
What is it?
Late indeed.
Iris said something to me
Date
that
is
was
just being very
concerning.
busy at like the middle of the night, and everyone just seems to be okay with it.
She said she's being targeted by an organization called NEKOZOU, and that she needs help. Does any of this sound familiar?
Yep, gotta talk to the mother when the child is saying strange things.
I didn't intend to hide it from you. I just never found the right time.
Alright, so, is it true?
She's sick.
She's sick.
Iris has a malignant
wait.
brain tumor.
Okay.
Brain tumor.
It makes her say strange things sometimes.
I see. Her delirium could be a result of a brain tumor. It can also cause hallucinations and violent thoughts. It makes sense. Everything Iris said was likely a result of her condition.
Does it make that much sense? Well, if we hand wave it like that. So, how long has she been sick for?
We found out in January.
January. Right now, it's near the end of
She
the year,
suddenly
isn't it?
collapsed at school. She went to the hospital and they examined her. They found a tumor. According to the doctor, surgery wouldn't help.
You mean?
So they're just waiting?
Grade 4. terminal. She has a year to live. At most.
Is that why the Iris
That's what the
route ended the
doctor
way
told
it
me.
did when I played it last?
And if they were right, then she only has a few months left.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Hey, she was telling the truth then. About her disease.
It's a brain tumor. It can cause a number of side effects. Nausea and dizziness.
Oh yeah. There was all of that worries about her health. Convenient flashbacks.
Sometimes her hands and legs go numb.
And yet she's been
Sometimes she can't control her body temperature.
working at living a normal life.
No. But I am kind of warm.
What?
So, as a player, were we meant to piece stuff together?
That was all caused by her brain tumor?
Cause I totally didn't.
Ordinary treatments won't work, but there is one way.
Ordinary, so this is not
To
an
save her
ordinary
life.
way?
Which is?
Which is... Which is... Does it have something to do with Renju?
Why
Because
now?
everything has to do with Renju?
Sorry, could you excuse me?
Alright, Mizuki, what's up?
Date, I'm sorry.
What? What happened?
Iris, she's gone. She disappeared.
She
only took my
disappeared?
eyes off her for a second.
What? Where did she go?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling. But she left a note on the table. Oh, just sent you a picture. Did you get it?
I have it now. Opening.
Alright, time to look for her. I'm going with the person I trust most. Please don't worry about me, Iris. Renju?
Iris.
So this is what
I have
happens.
tried calling Iris with a different line. I cannot connect. It is probable that she turned her phone off.
Damn. Mizuki, let's split up and find her. Let Ota know too.
Got it.
Okay, but can I finish asking Hitomi some questions? Since I'm here.
Did something happen?
That's it.
What?
I figure we got the main details though about Iris.
Iris said that she was going with somebody, with the person she trusts most. Any idea who that might be?
No.
Okay,
Just a lot of silence. Silence. Silence.
I'm gonna go look for her.
I'll go too.
No, please, stay here. She might come home.
But
Hitomi just relegated to the stay home.
It's all right. I'll find her.
Roll.
Trust me.
okay.
They just have another mini staring contest. Okay, so are we gonna do the whole click on areas to search? Or are we gonna actually just teleport where we need to go? Okay, Aiba.
Date, the person in Iris's letter. The one she trusts most. Who do you think that is?
Wait, I get a... What? I'm moving around? Yeah, conversational ... How should I put this? Who does Iris trust the most? And my only options are what I see. The only person I can choose is Aiba. it's like, oh yes, I know who Iris trusts the most. My dashboard. I can't even select myself. Who does Iris trust the most? The wheel. Okay, I think I'll choose Iva even though... Does Iris even know Iva? Oh wait! Oh, this is how it works! Okay! So I was saying Renju, but Uncle is kind of the answer, isn't it? Based on how much she talked about Uncle? I'll go with Uncle then.
I see. The man Hitomi was dating 6 years ago.
Even though I'm kind of skeptical about his identity.
He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father.
But Iris said that she was looking for him. What are the odds she found him just now? I don't think that's possible.
Alright, Iva, then it's Renju.
I think so too.
Okay. Alright. We're of the
Remember what
same
Iris
opinion.
said?
I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
I suppose that's true. Being able to
According
rely
to the
on
mermaid
someone
at Sunfish Pocket,
kind of requires them to be present. It's not just a matter of
looking for
history,
Iris.
I guess.
I think Renju
So
called
yeah,
Iris.
everything leads back to Renju.
And Iris went looking for him.
Exactly.
Then what can I do?
We've seen this shot of Renju like 50 times already. It pops up in this diamond. He's just kind of staring and blinking.
We've been looking for Renju. Everyone at HQ is looking for him too. Not to mention he's on the run with number 89. And even with all of that, we haven't found him. We don't even have any leads.
If we only had some clues to work with.
Then we wouldn't be in this mess.
Are you giving up? Iris might be with number 89 at this very moment.
I'm getting my timelines confused right now, I think. Oh yeah, I totally am. Because Iris gets the transmitter after the other branch. So if you decided to trust Iris, you would have gone to the Kumakura place and then Iris would have a transmitter. But this Iris, in this branch, doesn't have it. Unfortunate.
We need to find her immediately. Now
If
think,
we had that
Dante.
transmitter, then we could just be like, alright, where's Iris? Right there.
Where would Renju go?
Okay. This is it. Where would Renju go? He's been to the Sunfish Pocket. The Sagan household? What does that have to do? His house. That's like the least likely place for him to go. The one that I don't understand the most out of these four options is the Sagan household, which makes me think that it's probably the Sagan household.
It's true that they've known each other for some time.
Because if he goes to a place that is super obvious, then why haven't we found him yet?
But when we went to the house, he was not there.
Oh wait, sorry, the Sagan house is true. Sunfish Pocket again? Lemon escaped because he works there? His house must be under watch
I
if we're
got a
looking
call
for
from
him.
Mizuki. She went to Lemniscape, but no one was there.
Is no one actually watching his house? Is that actually a thing?
Renju's
Even
house
though-
is currently occupied by officers from
Okay, yes
HQ.
they are. They totally are.
If he went back there, we would have been contacted.
Cold storage warehouse. That's more likely than Sunfish Pocket. Because he's already been to Sunfish Pocket. And when he went to Sunfish Pocket and he asked for Iris, and I can't remember exactly, but I don't know. Maybe he asked them to, like, you know, let him know if they saw her. But then again, maybe that's the reason why he would be at Sunfish Farm. Anyways, cold storage warehouse. Because that's the most mysterious place there could be.
Cold storage warehouse. Maybe he's there.
Alright. As we totally ignore Sunfish Pocket. If it turns out that it's not the cold storage warehouse and nah, that's impossible. They wouldn't make you actually go drive out there and be like, ah, he's not here. Where could he possibly be? There's only one option left. So this is the encounter scene. Let's go. 2:53 a.m. When was the last time you slept? Well, one thing is good. At least there's no body.
There is no one here.
Damn. He's not here. Let's go, Iba.
Wait.
Yeah, it can't possibly be like that. No one's here. Alright, only one option left.
What's wrong? Is there someone here?
No living organisms detected.
Wait, so there's a body?
Then
No living organisms detected.
you mean...
Let's search the area. We might be able to find something.
Iva, you think that there is a non-living organism here? Oh, X-ray. I'll start by just looking.
Date, the forklift. Doesn't it seem off somehow? It hasn't been in use for some time, but something is peculiar about it.
It's kind of frozen. What? What's weird about it? X-ray. Of course, huh? Why under the forklift?
No. This can't be.
Why under the forklift? And everything is frozen around it though, so... Is that how a forklift works? Iris just never wins. Like,
Iris.
no matter what.
Iris.
So where's Renju? The case remains unsolved. Did I just get another bad end? Alright, clearly I have to go further back if I want to find the actual answer. Yep, there are still mysteries left unsolved. The real culprit, the incident 6 years ago, and Date's past. The story's branching points are insomnia. Yep. So. Oh wait, that's locked. So I have to play other branches more to get further, I guess. But that was the right direction. So the other branching point is all the way back up here, psyching in the pain. That's really early on. What was happening around here? Heal Mizuki's heart. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info. So all the way back at, like, what was this? The very first sync? Was it the very first one? Okay, well, there was the tutorial level sync. And then this is like the actual first real one, so. Yeah, bad end number 2. So here I will just start, I guess. I remember this one was really short, actually. It was like, you know, something about cages and an umbrella being the same thing as the top of the merry-go-round. So what were the branching points? It's not like with Iris where it was super obvious and like you either believe her or you don't believe her. This one, we were just trying to get to the center through whatever means possible. So maybe I'll just try some different options.
The floor.
You can only...
So this is just the introduction. So, the lightning striking at the highest point.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
This one, I think the only option is to do the ice pick thing. Let's skip the tutorial. Like, I think
ice pick.
this one is pretty obvious. Pull out.
Right.
No possible other answer for this one. Okay, there's the branching point. So either one or the other.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
So what did I do last time to get rid of the birdcage? Big birdcage, gate, panda pieces, and control room. I guess I did the control room before? Panda pieces and microphone are the ones that I haven't. So I'll just keep going forward and try the microphone this time, because it looks like I did the control room last time.
For the speaker.
So, yo, this looks fun. I get a 1/8 timey if I do threaten. So I'm gonna take that and threaten.
Listen up, miscreant. I know you're hiding in there. Throw down your weapon and come out with your hands up.
Come on, Cage.
Your parents would be very disappointed in you.
Come on,
You
Cage.
can fix this. You have so much to live for. You can't give up hope now.
You're having fun, aren't you?
Alright, got my 1/8 timey. But probably more chances with the panda pieces?
The panda is an awful
Maybe if I
shape.
put the panda together, it'll like break the cage for me. Is it worth using the 1/8 timey on put back together? Sure, why not?
Leave it to me. I am quite skilled at this.
So I'm expecting the panda to like...
Or at least
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Okay, there goes my hope. Like, the panda would get put together, it would grow in size and throw the cage away. But clearly not. Panda pieces!
the
Why?
panda is in awful shape.
If I just kick it away, would it like destroy the cage? Whoa.
Did the merry-go-round move as well?
Well, something happened.
Is there a connection there?
What? Well, I've done everything I could on the panda pieces, but the back to the microphone, I guess? What was the other option for the microphone?
A mic.
Shout. Just plain shout? Okay. Threatening wasn't enough?
Stop it! Stop it already!
So yeah, that does nothing.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
So wait, it is the control room then. Because I can't do anything on the cage itself. I'm quite
An
certain.
enormous bird cage.
Oh wait, can I literally just slip through?
It is too narrow.
No, your body is slim enough to get through.
You know, to be honest, I feel like it could be.
You think so?
In that case...
Like, look, it does not look that narrow.
Guess you're fatter than I thought.
The only thing that might be difficult is her head.
I am not. I am just large-breasted.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, time is not looking good, considering I just, like, looked at everything. Can she actually lift it? Is the question.
Understood.
If it's actually that easy, and of course it isn't.
I knew it wouldn't work.
I knew it wouldn't work. Yup, okay, so the control room is the only option. Where are you, control room?
Control room of the mirror.
Knock or open? Might as well just open it, right?
What is your plan once I...
It is a control room.
I do not think...
So, here we go. And then we end up in, like, this black room, right? Or this white room? Okay, yeah, this black room. And, oh wait, this is the choice. The left or the right. I can't remember which one I used before.
A bird cage.
I feel like I went with the right because balloons are obvious.
There are ripped pieces of paper.
So, why not? Let's...
All right, leave it to me.
Let's use the torn pieces of paper because I don't think I did this one.
It is heavier than it looks.
Alright. Remove the cage.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Now, what's the torn paper?
There are torn pieces of paper.
Piece it together.
Leave it to me.
Oh, wait,
I enjoy
I need
puzzles like this.
I need to use A to use my timey, don't I? Forgot about that. So I didn't use my timey properly.
Done.
So yeah, I don't remember this.
But...
So this is an old photo of the whole family together and happy. At this very same merry-go-round. Oh, wow, we just
You were able
teleported.
to get out?
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
So this time I can just
do
use
it
the
if we
umbrella
try
again
a
because we
little.
already went through the branch.
No, you can't.
Alright, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
So from here it should be the same.
You have 3 minutes, Dante.
Yes, yes. 159 seconds. Let's... Was it stop it or spin it more? I can't remember anymore. Stopping is the most logical.
This.
Right? Because it would stop... Yeah, okay. Whew.
I didn't think it would be that easy.
I had that thought as well. Like, was it something that I had to overly complicate and like do
Let's
something
go.
like spin
We have
more?
to save Mizuki.
Affirmative.
Alright, let's go! Where is the opening? It's up the front, right? Here it is. Mizuki.
It's Mizuki!
Before I do that, did I see a merry-go-round horse?
A merry-go.
Let's ride it. Have I done this before? I feel like last time I went here, I just went straight to Mizuki, so...
Is it fun?
Does it look fun?
You look cute like that.
Oh,
It looks
I
like
see.
it looks like a photo with how still it is. 30-second.
A merry-go-round horse.
Let's talk to the horse?
Excuse me, but do you happen to know the culprit? I see.
Did you learn something?
Absolutely
I did.
nothing.
Beyond a shadow,
Well,
this horse cannot speak English.
Absolutely nothing. Got it. As long as I have 30 seconds, I should be able to finish Mizuki,
A
so...
merry-go-round horse.
Let's kill another 10 seconds by spanking the horse. Will we get anything?
you punched it?
That's, yeah, not spanking it. That's
Nothing
punching
is
it.
happening.
Poor horse.
Okay. Oh yeah, 20
It's
seconds.
Mizuki!
Hurry!
Yo, I can use the 20 second to hug her. Or wait, I can even make her laugh. Look at all of these options. Let's make her laugh.
I will imitate you, Date. Oh, little mini light bulb needs a change. Oh, good boy. Mini. Okay, cutie little mini light bulb. I'll turn you on. Yes, I will.
How is this? How's she talking
You
to
turned
Mizuki
on.
like this?
Good job, mini light bulb. Mini.
I never said that before.
How is that a
No
joke?
reaction.
Because it doesn't make any sense.
All right, Mizuki.
It's Mizuki.
I have 90 seconds. I can do plenty. I can even... Why is there a slap her option? I can even smile at her. And it does absolutely nothing. I'm pretty sure the only thing that'll do anything is hugging her, but... Okay, why is there a slap option? I'm kind of worried about it.
What am I supposed to do with my arms?
I'll give you a hug later.
I would prefer that you didn't.
With my eyelid.
Oh, that is...
Okay. 80 seconds remaining. And here...
It's Mizuki!
Slap, huh? Slap, huh? Ha.
Are you a demon? I am not going to slap her.
No, you've got it all wrong. I don't want to hurt her.
Just slap her awake?
I was thinking something like shock therapy.
That isn't any better. You psychopath. Have you no morals?
I'm getting a lesson in morality from an AI. Still, you have a point.
Okay. We're good now. That's all
It's
of the
Mizuki.
options. In the name of trying every option out at least once, now we'll hug her. The proper way of comforting a child. That's right.
Mizuki.
What does this change in the grand scheme of things? Did we see those footsteps before? Is this new? Wait, who's that? I feel like this is new. Or if it's not new, then Blue Man never really developed beyond this. So that's... What is that? Renju? Is that Renju? Actually, if we're going back this far in the flowchart, then all of the stuff that happened earlier, or later, in another timeline, all that stuff about everything being linked to Renju might not happen again. Possibly. Like it might not be everything goes back to Renju. Okay, so this time Did Mizuki... Is Mizuki able to talk?
Are you
Right away?
okay?
Date.
Oh, she is! So this is a successful
Date!
dive, compared to last time at least.
Looks like she can talk again.
So last time was a failure. I guess going for the obvious balloons was not as good as going for the emotionally important torn photo. Which means, oh my gosh, we can actually ask her questions right away. So, suspicious guy right here? I'll ignore you for now. So, Mizuki, you can talk now. Are you hungry?
I'm fine now, but I didn't forget your promise.
I promise?
Yeah, promise? I can't remember the promise. What promise?
Stu, you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
Alright. Food. So, how are you doing?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
The atmospheric pressure?
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Okay, okay. So, we've got two things here. The figure I saw, and who sent you the Nile message. At this point, we know who sent the Nile message, so let's start with that.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
And because of that, she's not gonna want to talk about
I don't think
it.
she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone.
Okay, so you guys already know.
Unfortunately, the contents were...
Oh wait, the
I'm
contents
tracing
were
the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Yeah, well, Peter, you're compromised. So, about that figure I saw. Will
Say
we get
Mizuki.
anything from that?
Who was that?
What?
Insomnia in your dream. I saw a silhouette.
The most generic silhouette ever, but yes.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Oh, wait, we can still keep asking about it even though she doesn't know?
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did.
Yeah.
I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know.
I thought she was gonna talk about, Ota, but I guess he doesn't even register.
It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
It's nice to hear her answers directly like this. As for the others, Pewter. The
In a normal
impression
dream,
that
the person experiencing the dreams are first.
these are
However,
going to be the same
the
text.
circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The sinker dives into the subject's
Actually,
mind and
if I skip,
experiences their
let me-
subconscious thoughts.
Let me check the menu. Options. Does it skip read text? Skip unseen content. Off. Skip mode fast forward, skip message scrolling on. So if I do it this way, I should be able to skip, and then anytime it's unread text, it will not skip. So for example, the figure should be completely new text.
Oh,
So if I were to try to skip, nothing happens. In fact, the skip option doesn't even show up. Alright, nice and convenient. I like that.
I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious.
As a blue man.
Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world.
Well, of course not.
You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Dante? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Conveniently, yes. And then these are skippable.
Aiba is linked to your brain with an
Or
artificial
this
nerve.
one isn't skippable.
To put it more simply, Aiba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's Somnium.
And Aiba is just running endlessly.
Part of Aiba's self is also synced. But only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Aiba is so dumb.
And Aiba
Don't
is
call
listening
me
right
dumb.
now. About Aiba's appearance.
Hey, Pewter. When we were in Somnium earlier, she's never looked like that before.
That was Aiba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
Well, part of that was my taste.
I know everything inside
Maybe the
your
glowing,
mind.
the
You don't
glowing
have to
strands of
hide it.
hair.
Pewter, Aiba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Aiba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would
Gratitude,
that
huh?
make me happy?
I will say that the human appearance Aiba is definitely a lot more useful in the Somniums than eyeball Aiba would be, I think, because you know, having hands and legs make it possible to grab things and use items as opposed to being an eyeball.
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date. What?
Getting around the question.
I'm kidding.
Alright, enough of you. Hey boss! Are your
How would I
thoughts
know?
the same?
We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
About Mizuki's muteness. This time, the text
Yeah,
will
I'm
definitely
glad
be
she's
different.
talking again.
Yeah.
You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Aiba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
Meanwhile, on the other route, we just neglect her. And also, Mizuki is so ridiculously strong. I still don't understand.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the Sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
Do you have any questions?
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
Yeah, the whole thing about the eye. And the whole thing in the first of Iris's bad ends that I got about the prototype, where you had to remove your eye to get access to the optic nerve, or whatever the supposed reasoning was.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
Any other questions?
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Alright. That should be it now, right, boss? Let's
Anyway,
get the summary,
I get the story.
and we'll see what this new path leads to.
Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime?
Alright, back
there
to
might
the
be
scene
more
of the
to Bloom
crime.
Park than we first thought.
Although, I don't... We've been back in the other route before, and there was never anything new whenever we went there. It was just for extra scenes. Alright. What scene shall we get?
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Oh, we're just gonna look? Somewhere around here. You know, like there's a bench here. There's, skewered horses. We're just really just here to talk, aren't we? Cityscape. Alright, Mizuki, talk to me. Are you cold?
What do you care? You never cared about me, ever. And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink?
Come on, I just asked if you were cold.
Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus.
I think a cactus might hurt, but then again, Mizuki, you're superhuman. Maybe a cactus to you would be like a fuzzy teddy bear.
So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
But, do you remember anything?
Yeah,
Start
I
with
do.
that.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little.
Okay.
I was 4. I remember it so clearly.
That's
is
good
where-
memory.
I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now,
Now it's so dark.
this is where Mom...
I don't remember when I was 4. I think most people forget when they're 4, right? It's like that, whatever it's called, amnesia. Baby amnesia? Child amnesia? About the suspicious figure.
You saw
Enough
that person
tiptoeing
standing here,
around.
right? The man?
Yeah,
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me. He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella.
In the rain with no umbrella.
But I don't remember anything
Did we
else.
know... Did we already know about that? No umbrella in the rain, meaning they should be wet, but...
I got scared and went to hide
I mean,
inside the column.
I don't think there's anything that would matter for, because everything that happens with Renju happens like the day after. It actually hasn't happened yet, has it? In this current time, or yeah, I don't think so. It hasn't happened yet. His whole traffic accident.
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Where this goes? The conversation? The bush. Oh. Past the bush.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service.
Okay, so we're gonna pretend that we know that the man who is standing there either came from or left using that closed down course.
This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits.
If it's a subway, does that mean it goes
For the same
underground?
reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
Yeah, underground, right. So thinking on the same lines.
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Is that's the line there, right? The yellow and black line is the subway, and then what's the circle? The blue circle. Reading maps is difficult.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
So basically whoever it is could park at that surface level parking and then go into the railroad track area so that they can go underground undetected. Well, undetected by who's even watching. Undetected and sheltered from the rain for at least most of the journey. And actually, if no one's watching underground, like if no one's watching above ground, there's even less people watching below ground, which means if you need to haul a body, maybe you can do it through the railroad
Iba,
or
do me a favor.
subway.
Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
No, just talking to my eye, don't worry about it.
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV.
Wow, so
I ran the
nondescript.
plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
And it's
Who
Renju.
was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
Yup, we're going through the everything leads back to Renju
Renju Okira.
story again. The music suddenly picks up. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel?
Oh, I guess you can just drive into the tunnel. Sure, I guess, you know, if there's no one else around, that is something you can do. You don't have to just get off your car and walk.
Stopped at the closed down station and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju.
Someone used his car?
There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so
But
certain.
Daddy's car did it. The transportation, at least.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
Alright, Mizuki. I've got a lot of things to talk about. So again, about that suspicious figure. You know, I've
Hey,
asked you
Mizuki,
like 5
tell me
times
again.
already.
The person you saw
Tell
at the
me again.
merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
I guess that's enough of that line of question. You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
When was the last time you saw your
Think
dad?
about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
I
It'd
don't
be nice
remember. It was a
if we
while ago.
could. It would be nice if we could meet up with Renju before he goes missing.
What about you?
What about me?
You try calling him.
I did. Called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Ambush him at his house. We literally have his daughter here. A very good excuse.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Alright, so we've got it out in
But
the
it
open
couldn't
now.
be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car.
Someone just must have stolen all of his
Daddy
belongings.
wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it.
And yet, despite the fact that his
The
car
killer did
and
it,
phone
not
were
Daddy.
stolen, Daddy is not visiting his daughter
The only
Even when
evidence
she
we
was
have
in the
so far
hospital.
leads to one conclusion.
and is not contactable by anyone, even though his ex-wife just died.
The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura. Date, incoming call from the boss.
Alright,
Connected.
boss. What's up?
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our number one suspect.
So can we please get a hold of him this
He's
time?
been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Alright, boss. Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
And now we don't know where he is. Do you have any idea where he is?
Vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where
Not,
could he be?
not home, huh? About Renju's questioning.
He didn't
And his alibi?
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
So, after this, he's gonna get into a traffic accident. I wonder if this time we'll keep him properly, fully, you know, monitored so that he doesn't escape. Convenient little exposition there. Let's hang up then.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell
That's
did
the
Renju
call.
go?
Alright, yeah, Renju, where are you?
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
Oh yeah,
found it.
he did go by there in the other branch. If we get there early enough, then maybe we can stake the place out before he gets there.
Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
Because he goes there before he gets into his traffic accident. Which means he might be there now? I don't remember exactly when he was there, though. Or wait, was it before or after? Can't remember anymore. The details. This place is
Can't be.
closed, but wait. Huh? Huh? That's so different. Wait, that's so different. From one branch to the other branch. It's another crime scene.
Renju.
And also, like, quite the display. Okay, so what if Renju is not the mysterious figure that, like, disappeared early on and is supposedly the mastermind behind everything? What's gonna happen now? We're only on day 3.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
It must be even worse for Mizuki now.
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Mizuki, both of her parents were killed now. And Date, since you're here, does that mean Mizuki's home alone? Well, Pewter, I don't know what's up now. Are you behind anything now, or like is this completely different? Because Renju's dead now. You seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Not because your accomplice died? But yeah, why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Alright, any thoughts on the culprit from you, Pewter?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
That is true.
Right. Shoko too.
So all of these people are being used on that prototype, but who is doing that? There's
So
gotta be
perhaps, Mr. Date,
some
you
other...
are the killer.
You are the killer, Date? Because what, he has an artificial eye?
You're missing your left eye. So you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago.
We're going
correct?
back to the 6 years ago.
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Alright, let's get this case started. What happened to Mizuki? Actually, let's start with that.
She's sleeping at the hospital.
Okay, well, at least she's getting sleep. Well, Boss is saying that, but I don't know if Mizuki is actually asleep or if she's just in the hospital.
They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Okay, I guess if they have a plan, then maybe she's in counseling now.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
And how about you? Getting any sleep?
Of
We're just
course not.
talking about sleep now.
I've still got a mountain of work piled up. Answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
And then the important part about Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Yeah,
No
that
way this was a suicide.
yeah, that couldn't be a suicide.
And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
The media's on it,
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
or just around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
Several years ago, 6 years ago.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
Or a copycat.
6 years ago.
If they're talking about it from the media standpoint.
Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Since it's related to the case, after all. About the incident 6 years ago. Come on, give me some more info.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings.
They already added the word original? The new one is just that popular? You have to add the word original already?
To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages.
Okay, so they were killed at different times.
They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
That's a pretty wide gap.
But they did have 2 things in common.
They all were missing their left eye?
They were all young women.
Oh, and young women.
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball.
Wait, right
Pulled
eyeball?
out posthumously.
Right eyeball? Pulled out posthumously, though. That one's different. Verify that? Pulled out posthumously. That means it would be pulled out after they died, which means it wouldn't be to use the prototype then, unless they're killing them, pulling out the eyeball, and then tossing the corpse onto the machine. I feel like that wouldn't work though, because it has to do with interfacing with their brain, right? And you can't do that if they're already dead. It has to be pulled out while they're still alive. And then, they end up as corpses somehow.
A few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
Wait. And they are now my dear companions, so what, can you sync with someone who's dead?
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
Hey, I didn't know that.
Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Okay, that's pretty convincing. So yeah, where are they captured? That's the important question, whether or not we can decide whether they're the original
No,
or if they're
in 6 years we never got a single trace.
a copycat. Okay, so no leads on the original.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women.
I mean, impossible. You're generalizing.
Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed, but Shoko and Renju...
Their left eye.
We're missing their left eye.
And Date, same with you, it's the left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed.
Okay.
But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
Well, Cyclops killer might be different, but Shoko, Renju, and Date all seem to have similar effects other than the fact that Date is still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
How do you know that?
Iva, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet.
I wonder if that part is programmed into Iva, like when they gave Iva to Date, they programmed Iva to not say anything about the case 6 years ago, because Iva is kind of OP and like superpower. If records exist, Iva should be able to find it. So maybe Iva's just programmed to not tell Date anything about it.
Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine.
Has this Date slept? Because that investigation that went into Sunfish Pocket was at night, and then assuming he didn't sleep at all throughout the night, we're at the next day.
Let's go, Iva.
Understood.
So that would be over 24 hours without sleep, right? Then again, it could just be like an exaggeration where he didn't really sleep, but he slept like 2 hours or something.
Date,
Oh,
the vehicle is accelerating.
I see
2%
Mizuki in the
slower
back.
than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Mizuki.
Back seat.
She's really not trying to hide. If you were trying to hide, you could totally like crouch down in the leg space, and then you wouldn't be
Mizuki.
able to be seen by anyone.
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid!
I was gonna say, but crouching down in the passenger seat at the back is kind of dangerous, so I would recommend not to do that. But instead, she just climbed from the back into the front, and I feel like that's 10 times more dangerous than just hiding in the leg space area of the back. Anyways, I guess we're bringing Mizuki along to the crime scene where her dad was killed the day after bringing her to the crime scene where her mother was killed. But anyways, how did you even get here?
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes.
From HQ?
Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should
be honest,
a little
that
more
is true.
apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital.
Right, I figured that. You would have had to ditch the hospital, go to HQ, I don't know how far those are,
They're probably freaking out over there right now.
and find Date's car, break into it, hide,
Taking you
at just
back.
the exact right moment.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help!
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
I mean, she's Renju's daughter, but the last time she saw him was like a week ago. Feels like the people that he works with sees him more often than her.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
Alright. How are you doing? Let's just randomly
I can
switch
still
a
talk
topic.
this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn.
I have plenty to say. I just wanted to, you know, lead into the stuff to say. Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day.
So you'd rather catch the suspect.
I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
But you're only 12.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess?
Wait, she has mental prowess in addition to physical prowess? Just how strong is Mizuki?
She is far more developed than her classmates.
Then again, I do remember her saying some trivia.
She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Who's Alfred Adler?
Sounds pretentious to me.
So,
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
no, I'm talking to my eyeball.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. It's just hard to explain.
Yeah, Mizuki, actually, this eyeball of mine is an AI. I talk to my eyeball sometimes.
I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I
And by the
am ready
way,
to
every
introduce
time
at
you
any
talk
time.
to me, you're also talking to my eyeball. My eyeball knows all of our interactions.
Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Mizuki, you're the one that should go to a hospital.
About Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
All of that stuff that got all complicated, having to do with the Yakuza and stuff.
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
That is quite the scam.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Where does the politician come in? The politician is the one who called, like, oh yeah, now that I think about it, So is the name of the politician. This topic got brought up because we said so. But he called her before she died. Or was it after? No, it was before. It was after. But anyway, her phone had a call from him.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
So at some point we should be able to get that link back.
I'm not okay.
And hopefully he won't keep kicking us out of his house.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
And also that politician has something to do with Iris's mom.
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
Just like Renju. Isn't that a nice thing to say?
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Ah, yes. When two people of large age gap and different opinions. Alright, so Sunfish Pocket. Sunday morning. This is a crime scene now. No more fun stuff happening in this
Detective
room.
Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
You know what I just realized? With Iris, I remember one of the things was that wasn't Renju trying to discourage her from, like, dancing and stuff? Oh wait, maybe not. I don't know the timeline, but I just thought, like, maybe it's because of her illness. Maybe Renju was just being nice and being like, you know, you shouldn't dance so much because of your brain tumor. And then Iris misinterpreted it. But that is a whole other timeline, a whole other branch. What is happening right now? Looking through the case file? Okay.
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's.
Yes. Please let us through.
Yeah, he did discourage her from dancing? Yeah. I wonder if it was a nicer thing than Iris made it out to be. So this is where the hooks were all set up. Inspector, tell me about this. What's your name first?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Oh hey, it's Kagami! Good old Kagami! I haven't seen you in so long! And your name? What was it again?
It's Kagami!
Thank you. So any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
And your name?
Kagami?
So are you getting enough rest, Kagami?
No, not these past few days.
Yeah, you've been really busy, haven't you?
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Yeah, so...
I told
What was your name?
It's Kagami! I told you my name like 5 times!
I feel like it's been more than 5 times, honestly. Thanks for telling me your name so often, Kagami. His name is engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami.
Thanks,
Stop
Mizuki.
bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
I hope he finds some clues. Alright, enough fun with
Corpse was
my
strung
friend
up near this
Kagami.
counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death. But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds.
Alright, so the transportation question comes up yet again.
I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Or, you know, you could just look up his file. Iva. There's a security camera.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
Convenient.
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Wow, they probably need a better security system. It's a policeman. What's his status?
Nothing special.
And the other policeman? Nothing. There's a door. So a second floor. That complicates things even more for transportation of the body.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management.
Dang, that's high tech.
According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Okay, wait, 310 pounds. Renju is 158, right? So that means the other person was slightly lighter than Renju. I mean, carrying someone who's more than your own weight seems like it would be difficult, wouldn't it? Like, you wouldn't be able to do it casually, right? Especially, I'm trying to think of like what kind of form factor you could feasibly put a body in that isn't suspicious. And I'm talking about like a full-size body here. Especially if we consider rigor mortis. How soon was he... like, killed? From the amount of time between when he was killed and when he was brought here. Because, you know, they could stuff him into like a suitcase or something. Like a really big oversized one. But then he'd have to be curled up. Oh yeah, Mizuki can... Mizuki could easily carry someone 3 times her weight. Is there anyone like Mizuki? Mizuki, wait a moment. In my menu, I have like character information, right? I'm a bit curious. Do we have weights? Name, sex, age, birthday, profession, likes, dislikes, skills, date. Name, sex, age, birthday, profession, likes, dislikes, hobbies, skills, overview. I don't see... I don't see weight, so we can't do math here. It would be quite something if we were just like, let's just look at everyone's weight and see who adds up. So the beer keg. Strung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
Okay. So 20 liters weigh 55 pounds when filled with water. 55 times 3. 55 times 3 is 165. 165 is just a bit over 158, which means that they would be heavy enough to keep Renju up. Especially if he dies and dehydrates and loses a bit of weight. So I don't think that much time has passed.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Can you recall the time we just... Can you tell me? Okay, well, zoom, I guess. What? Wait. Oh, we're zooming in on the memory. That works. That works.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
And what does that
It is
mean?
a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high.
Okay,
It
sedative.
can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
And the left eye has been
This
pulled
case
out.
bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
This hook, I can't examine the hook. Oh, I can examine the right eye though. Just to say that it's still there, yes. Okay. So the neck. This is important. Deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat.
So that they confirm that this is the
Both
cause
are
of death?
clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him.
Okay, so that's not how he died, that's how he got, like, knocked out.
The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure.
Okay, no,
in
so
the
that
neck.
is why he died. But he would have been sedated. Why would they need to go through that effort if he's sedated?
Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
8 p.m. Let me verify the times.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be.
Oh, well, I guess that's the artistic interpretation of that.
A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Yo, this must have been so hard to set up, actually. Like, how do you do this? You hook him while he's, like, lying down. Then you've got 3 beer kegs hanging up in the air. You grab, like, a chair or something, or a stepladder, and you pour water into each of the beer kegs. And even if they're all fully filled, to be honest, we're talking about the difference of, like, less than 10 pounds of weight. Depending on how it's hung up, like the hooks and stuff, the friction of the string, I feel like that might still be enough that it's not gonna immediately pull him up. So you'd have to pull the string to, like, lift him up. That's my imagination. Okay, so he was killed at approximately 8 o'clock. And then, let me check the time here. At 8:55 p.m., he was brought up through the elevator. That means there's only 55 minutes between when he was killed and when he was brought here. And then we found him about an hour and a half after he was hung up.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Let's check inside. Oh wait, there's actually something in here?
There's something inside.
I was thinking it would be empty.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
It's a watch. That's the Renju's watch. The one that he talked about.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
That watch is really important, isn't it? It's coming up here.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you
Well,
mean?
we found a watch, we got the time of death, we got when the elevator stopped here, and we know what time we came here and found the body.
There are still people I want to talk to.
Mizuki, have you been talking to anyone or have you just been standing here? Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
There is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Yeah, I know about that place.
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
And then Iris,
Yeah.
who's thankfully alive still in
Daddy
this
owned
branch.
Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
So I'm inclined
Have any
to
idea where
visit
she might be?
Iris
I don't know.
first.
Iris is into a lot of things.
Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
So I think it makes sense to start with Lemniscate because that is, you know, where Renju worked. And there might be people who worked with him that might know something about what happened, Iris included. And sometimes Ota's here too, right? A pretty central location. Alright, Sunday at Lemniscate. Who's working? Who's here?
Oh, what? Hey,
Oh, hey, receptionist.
handsome.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah.
Can you introduce me, please?
Wow, the receptionist is so open today.
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
Alright, receptionist, what's up? Things have been pretty serious around here lately.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto.
I wonder. What are the odds?
But I was kind of lucky, in a weird way. Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know. Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Yeah, that's like the least bright, like the least meaningful bright side. What's going to happen to the office?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up? So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because
wow.
I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate? Hmm?
Well, we could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
So, right. Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Asit? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
For sure. I've never seen it spelled that way.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
And, did you happen to see Ota here?
Ota?
Probably at the diner.
Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
I mean, he comes here like every day, right?
Ota
Something
happens
like that.
to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Does he?
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Oh, sleek. He just passed his number over.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, we're going through the huge breasts. We did the whole loop. All right, huge breasts are sitting behind the desk now. So, Mizuki, what's up? Do you know this receptionist? Yeah, that's actually a good question.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends. We hang out, we party.
Party?
We do not party.
Hey!
Okay, Mizuki, who hired this one?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Renju.
Let's go then.
Mizuki. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
So between Matsushita Diner and Marble, I think it'd be better to go to Matsushita Diner during the day. We could even eat something technically, and then go to Wait a moment. Golden Yokocho at night is probably not the best idea, but it won't take that long. Let's go to the diner. Bringing a kid to Golden Yokocho at night. It won't be nighttime, right? It's still quite bright. So everything should be happening during the day.
Hello, welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Look at how receptive Mayumi is when we aren't with Iris.
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
Do you know where Ota is? Hey, you're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
I am neither of those things.
So, any recommendations?
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
Yeah,
No,
why not?
I don't have much of an appetite.
I guess not. Date, you should eat.
How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Alright, then we'll go through the standard questions and we'll end with
I
Ota.
wonder where he got off to.
It's not like, the husband's gonna matter in the grand scheme of things, right?
But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
I mean, it seems to work. Alright, Ota.
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
Well, he wasn't at Lemniscate.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. Golden Yokocho, the last on our list. So yeah, let's see Mama and Mizuki. And yes, good. It is still daytime. We're not bringing a child to a not very good place to bring children to. And this time
this
there's
it?
no shooters.
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where I met Renshu for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Yep, Date just you know, talking with his eyeball. I wonder what Mama does during the day when there's no guests.
Where is everyone?
I guess she's just not there.
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
What's that say on there? Some audio? Wait, news.
At 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital
We're
city
still getting
highway
a-
in Minato District, Tokyo.
We're still getting a traffic accident? But then who would be involved in it now if not Renju?
A traffic collision occurred, involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
Like, are there any other key suspects? Renju's the only one, right? It's not like... Wait. It's not like So Tsujima, the politician's gonna get into the car collision now.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Like, what other characters are there that could possibly... Oh, whoops. It's a menu. It's a beer
I
tap.
don't want to get drunk. I just want to be sobriety impaired. Allow me to ruin your stupid joke before you say it.
It's not stupid.
What, can Aiba read Date's mind? Okay. Are you tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
Is it because you're tired, Date? Is that why you're asking?
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, but you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm not going home.
Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
Yeah.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
Date. Been a long time since we did this.
Did
Going
what?
to a bar together?
Sat at a table together like this.
Sat at a table together,
We haven't
okay.
eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content.
I hear a butt coming.
However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Mizuki, we should have at least one meal together. You know what?
told
Let's
you
have a
I
meal
don't
together
want to.
right now.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Interesting. Let's eat, like, burgers together or something. Something that doesn't require chopsticks.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
Dang.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
Dang. What do you want then,
I
Mizuki?
believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
Let me think, like, about his new watch or something?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
Wow. Photographic memory.
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemnisgate, and mentally unstable.
So 4 years ago for Mizuki would be when Mizuki was 8 years old, roughly.
It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Oh, is Mama here?
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how've you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, you're... Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead. Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Alright, let's see if we get any new information. Is this your first time at a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That is a pretty wide range.
That's a pretty wide range.
Wait. Alright.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
When we say the same things. So about Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
Yes, an informant. Sounds
That's
straight out of
right.
fiction.
And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
I promise.
Alright, let's get that information. That's it for Mizuki, right? Yeah. We've got our introductions done. Now let's get down to business. Mama, how is business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Right, so first, was Renju a regular here? We know that he was,
I
but
haven't
you know,
seen
gotta
him for a
ask.
while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
Alright, so let's get into the specifics. So about Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Alright, Kumakura. We've made the connection here again.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident.
Yes, now we have the watch.
I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever.
Well, his watch survived, his life didn't, so... I guess what's important survived.
He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it?
You know, stole it from the crime scene.
Was it at the scene?
Stole it from the
Ren
crime
was given
scene.
that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
Okay. I'm going to the bathroom.
You remember where it is?
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
Alright, out we go, I guess, and into a washroom. Some other places? Washroom? A bar? A bar should have a washroom, shouldn't it? You would think?
Iva, get boss on the line.
Got it.
Or was this all a ruse? And Mama was in on it?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes.
Just ditching her?
Can't take her into a Yakuza den.
At least, I don't know, I feel like sticking around until she gets picked up would be good, but at the same time, I guess he does trust Mama to watch over her, so... To the Yakuza office. Kumakura, we don't have Iris with us. How are we gonna negotiate?
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home. All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
Time to beat him up.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
So we can...
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
We can still blackmail
We
with
should
what's
exchange
behind
names before
him.
exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
We can't
All right,
get much
Mama.
out of him after
I have
that.
a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Ukiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news, but we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Alright. Let's talk to you. Where's the chairman?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm MoMA Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
And here's when we get the whole... yeah, the whole
You aren't
pulse.
the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
But MoMA did not take over last year. MoMA took over 6 years ago.
Yup, the whole 6
6
years ago
years ago.
stuff. So this time, we can ask about both Shoko and Renju. I'll ask about Shoko first,
Don't know
because
nothing
this is
about I know her face and her name.
Shoko
what
was
we've
part of
asked
an investment fraud scheme,
about before.
and I have it on good authority that a certain...
Wouldn't know nothing about that. Cop.
Then on the other hand, Renju, this is gonna be different.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area?
We're doing something different this time?
There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
Wait,
The sofa and ashtray.
what's weird about that? Doesn't it just mean that someone was sitting on the sofa and that someone just used the ashtray? What, they have a heated cushion? Is it that?
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
What, a heated cushion? Is that what we're gonna blackmail him with? And the ashtray.
Hey, Iva. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
Klein?
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
What's that supposed to
Why is
mean?
that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
So, well, maybe not... Huh? Not a heated seat, then, what they're trying to tell me about. It's that... Oh, whoops, It's that someone was visiting who smoked Klein? Do we know anyone like that? Was there someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today. Although you are an uninvited guest.
Someone was sitting on that sofa, and they even smoked.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
I mean, come on. Okay, this is a pretty big reach, to be honest. What if one of them was taking a break on the sofa, smoking a cigarette, and they're like, I'll wrap my breaks over, puts the cigarette in the ashtray, and switches over to their, whatever work chair table thing. And that's when Date comes in. That would match everything perfectly.
Neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman.
But hey, this guy is, cooperative.
Right before you came
Appreciated.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here, and I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit, which means whoever
One entrance and one exit that are the same. Because if you say one entrance and one exit, it could be that Date entered through the entrance and the other guy left through the exit, but that clearly isn't what he means.
They're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
Just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Who would that be? The politician? So? Okay, let's look at the wall. We can, like, thermal vision the wall, right? Where's the wall? Ah, this door. X-ray. Hey, it totally is the politician!
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
What's that face, Date? You shouldn't shoot him right now.
Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of a revolver in this situation.
Damn it.
I mean, all you gotta do is open the door and then you see him. Oh no, the Yakuza guy's pulling out a gun. What's this effect? I feel like it's the first time I've seen this, like... Huh? You can see things in like 360?
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
Oh, a porno mag! Nice dodge.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Oh, 3 bullets came flying. He's, got a gun pointed in your direction. That one might be a bit more difficult to dodge.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
The police are gonna come for this. And that was also terrible aim. Well, what am I saying? The police is already here. Become event again?
Load revolver with explosive rounds.
Wait, don't tell me this is gonna be an
Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
aiming kind.
The what? Oh, that.
Oh, that?
Why?
Just do it.
Alright, aiming. Will I get it on my first try? I'll set my controller down and... Oh, I got it on my first try! But was there actually a timer? Dang, deadly. Also, doesn't make any sense physically.
You saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
Like, he shot in that direction, and then it exploded outwards with even greater force backwards? Or something?
Where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell?
What's more amazing is that Aiba can say porno mag below faster than the Yakuza can shoot a
You're a
gun.
grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit.
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face.
Hello, Mr. Politician.
I
He's
know
still
you.
smoking? Is he a chain smoker? Like, it's literally been minutes. He put his cigarette on the ashtray and he's already got a new one in his mouth. Some more pulsing.
Sejima. So. Congressman.
Sejima. So.
What is this guy doing here?
What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business
This is
nearby,
pretty
so I
nice
stopped
though.
here
To
for a
catch
visit.
him, catching him here in the act means that we can question him a lot more effectively than going to his house. Because, you know, this is pretty incriminating just by the setting.
Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi.
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
When he says he goes to work, what about his coworkers?
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
That's what I'm
There is a
wondering.
possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. Can't trust that.
Alright, Renju, the question we ask every single person.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend.
Okay, well
Anyway,
that's
we only saw
an
each other
explanation.
a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
So we have him here, we asked him a few questions, but I feel like there was absolutely no substance to what he said. Do you have something better to say, Moma? He's someone that's easier to shake.
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
You know, I really like that alibi there. Nice and clean. Rohan Kumakura.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
And Moma, I don't want to
Rohan
talk
was
about
my
it.
older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
Yeah, what is this 6 years ago story with Rohan? Why is it that Date thinks that Rohan is the leader?
That's all I'm
How
gonna
is it
say.
all linked together?
You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
So yeah, about Shoko, about Renju, the things we always ask.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
Shoko sure ran a sketchy business.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual.
Usual?
The
What's
talent
usual?
at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Hey, sounds like they have a good business relationship. What else have we got here? Oh, we can ask about Shoko as well.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
But,
Indeed.
you know, they confirmed.
Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Where can we get solid evidence, though?
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Oh, wait, Lemniscate, that means...
Date? It's me! You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came? Well,
Alright,
now,
Ota's here.
So I guess I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Sejima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iva.
Roger.
Or I think I'll go to Lemniscate and do like the story part there and then end my stream after that. So let's talk to Ota and then I think that would pretty much cover our initial goals for in the investigation portion. Well, there's also Iris actually. But I'm kind of expecting Iris to be there if Ota's there.
What is?
Congressman Sejima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Alright. Aiba. Who are you?
Who are you? Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
So this is the first time this Date is seeing Aiba here.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mitsuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Aiba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would protect myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time.
So, how is So related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately,
Thank you.
I did not find anything in our database that
And
connected to
no
it.
luck, huh?
See.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them
Well, sure, why
regardless?
not?
Please.
Let's take a
Mr.
listen.
Satima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Sajima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district
20 years
to be
ago.
exact.
Oh, that's the place that's
He lived there until he
yeah
was 40 years
locked
old.
out now.
The Sajima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district.
Oh, if they've owned real estate in the district, they'd be incredibly affected by what happened when it was closed off.
Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
Yeah,
The
that's
Sajima family
significant.
sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
Oh wait. They sold it off 6 months before the incident? That's so fishy.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
That is so fishy. That means they would have made like the maximum amount of money that they could have.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value.
So whoever bought off of Sosajima's family there got like the worst deal possible.
What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, Sosajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
And then purchasing it back?
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
And that land will come back eventually.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
What do you mean it's not like he got anything out of it? He sold all of his land. Like... That's huge.
That would
30
be
billion
true,
yen?
But there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed,
We get a call.
we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is something happening?
Is this Special Agent Date from Olympus?
Oh, is this about the prisoner?
My name is Akaska from HQ. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call from a prisoner at Flowchart.
Prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen.
Alright, this is it.
Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
The call...
I know killed Shogunadami, and if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is.
Number 89 working off of slightly outdated information. It's not just Shoko Nadami now. It's also
I
Renju.
suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. You will kill again, you know. And you'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday afternoon. That would have been actually before Renju, huh?
Before Renju was killed.
Yeah, before Renju was killed.
In other words,
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
I wonder if Akasaka's ever gonna show up.
Do you think there's
He has a
anything
name.
to this?
It's just like Kagami.
I don't know.
Alright. So. Lemniscate, Sunday at 5:59 p.m. This will be my final scene for the stream. Talking with
Date.
Ota.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah, like that frown is quite noticeable.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom.
Yup.
Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her.
Ota's realization, on the left
I didn't
route.
know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
All right. Wow, we're in this angle again. All right, Ota. Where have you been, first of all?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
And what's your normal routine?
I don't know your normal routine.
Sock puppeting?
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
Sure.
That's normal. I haven't had a normal day in my life.
So, about Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
Yeah, questioning.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty. If
What are
I
you
were
supposed
writing
to
a
say?
light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
Okay, about Renju's case.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lunch.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
Blindingly bright?
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
Alright, what do you know? About Renju's case.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Come out of building. Last night? Last night? He was dead at 8 p.m.
Was he alone?
He looks like he's thinking of lying. Someone was with him.
A man.
Just, you know, thermal check every single question.
No. A woman.
This is like a lie
Okay,
detector.
look.
Truth serum.
I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Last night. That does line up with the thought that Renju is looking for Iris in the Iris route, on the Iris branch.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Savior. Let's expand on that.
First time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block, and I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block.
Right, so Ota, you got over your writer's block, but you still haven't written anything. Is that how it goes?
And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Loda, I didn't say Iris was the murderer.
Do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
Do it for Iris. Make Ota do anything. Alright, important information, the
Around
timing.
6:15, I guess.
And you called it nighttime? 6:15 isn't nighttime. But that, okay, that gives us something to work with. So 6:15, they leave. Then the time of death is 8 p.m. So let's say there's a bit of travel time. They get to the place at like, what, 6:30? If it's 15 minutes away, drive, let's say. They do, give or take... Oh wait, but he has to be sedated. And Iris can be delusional, so... There's enough time, I guess. That's over an hour between then and the time of death. So they'd have to be working fast, but it's possible.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
The whole place was
What happened?
reserved, huh? Wait, what? It's Iris! Time to get Iris's side of the story.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Are we gonna... Oh wait, we're going straight to police headquarters, okay. Well, like, the loading screen is a bit long to just, like, head over to the other side. We're going into this kind of sequence, huh? The kind where I have to select options. Do I know
Iris,
well enough
I'm going to ask
what the
you some
case is like?
questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Alright, time to go. So, first, let's see. How should we order our questions? Let's start with... Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
So... Okay, yeah. Can I ask your mother about your alibi? That's a natural progression of asking about your alibi, yes.
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
With Mizuki?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris' mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
But okay, so...
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High.
So no corroboration with her alibi.
We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious, what was Hitomi doing last night?
Okay, so now that we know... She said that she has an alibi where she was home. Let's ask about Ota's story because that makes it a bit difficult for her alibi.
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m.
It means that after leaving Sunfish Pocket with Renju, within 45 minutes, she would be home.
You and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes? Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think.
So from wherever she was and whatever she was doing at 5 p.m., they would have met up and then left at 6:15.
I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
So around 6. So they spent about 15 minutes talking.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with
15 minutes.
Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
So what did you do after you turned it down? To be honest, 15 minutes to explain that and then to turn it down does seem kind of reasonable, because you'd have like the small talk, like the how are you doing, like how have you been, okay, maybe not the how are you doing, how have you been. I mean, there's a whole murder that happened. But, you know, they might do some small talk, explain what's going on.
What did you do after you turned him down?
15 minutes is normal
I
enough.
left with Mr. Okiura.
Okay, so yeah, then they would leave.
At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
So that
cannot
part
detect
makes
any
sense.
contradiction. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
Yes, that is true. And another moment where I, match with Date. Anyway, so... when did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Okay, so... you used to work
I
at
heard
Sunfish
you used to
Pocket,
work
right?
at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
What about the surveillance camera?
I feel like, you know, to be honest, working somewhere for a little over a year is... I mean, it's a decent amount of time, but it's also not so long that, like, you would expect someone to know about all of the equipment.
Do you know
like
where those tapes were
surveillance
stored?
cameras. Well, I guess it depends on what level you were hired at, but if you're just hired as, like, just as a server for just over a year, I don't think you'd be dealing with storage of security tapes.
What are you trying to say?
We're trying to accuse you, Iris, but not really.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but... how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl!
Yes, the weight issue.
Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see...
Oh, now we gotta point some evidence? Well, clearly it's because of Renju's autopsy report, because he was clearly,
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m.
oh wait, the
Numerous
sedation.
hemorrhages in the
Sorry.
blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju then. The more
Yeah.
precise cause of... In short,
Alright, this is about the strangulation, but what I want to say is the sedation.
The autopsy discovered a high concentration.
This is what I was
of
thinking the
benzodiazepine
autopsy
in
report
Renju's
showed,
blood.
'cause,
This
you
drug
know.
is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a
It
state of
technically is
compromised
part of the
consciousness
autopsy
before his
report.
death.
So let's show this. Objection. Sedation. Alright.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
We're just
Wait a minute.
spinning around the room.
Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
Yeah, the bringing his body back and stringing it
Rest
up.
of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
Alright, time to explain the way that it was hung up.
Renju's corpse was discovered at the hanging from a beam on the. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was
Yes,
embedded
this
in.
looks like
The kegs
the...
hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately.
This looks like it. Let's show this one. Because this is gonna be how
It went like this.
she would have strung him up.
First, Renju was laid out on the counter.
Yep.
Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. That's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then... What do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less.
Oh, interesting thought. Kicking it. I would have just let them hung, but then again, I guess I don't know how the keg opens or closes.
I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
With the elevator. So that's one thing. Wait, what's the oil drum here
The
for?
oil drum inside the type that has a lid you can open. When empty, it weighs approximately 4.
So this one I'm a bit less certain of because 160 pounds.
Sunfish Pocket is, according to the records, from the elevator stopped on at 8:50. The total weight detected in the elevator was
310
approximately 310 pounds.
Don't tell me she... Wait, 310 pounds with an oil drum, which is 44 pounds. 44 plus 160. This just doesn't, Okay, well, for sure... Elevator record. Wait. Why did that... maybe. What? Do I have to do it in a certain order? Okay, I have to do it in a certain order. So the oil drum and the elevator record. What? Oh, wait, are we just talking about, like, this? Wait. Do I have to use the sedation thing as well? Renju's watch is just about it being a watch.
Renju's fake. I found it inside an oil pad me.
Oh wait, oh this! So that's what they're asking for. It sure is convenient that his watch just falls off in the oil drum though.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
was saying, it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
Sure would be annoying to get a body in that cylinder, but I guess it's doable.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum?
But here's the issue about Iris. Say that she did kill him. How... Where and how? Like, how is it logistically happening? Because Iris can't drive. That's the biggest issue. Iris can't drive. She's not bringing an oil drum on, like, public transit or being like, hey, taxi, let me just load this suspicious oil drum. Oh, that clanging inside? That's nothing. Ignore that.
Which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
Yeah, exactly. She can't drive.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive.
I mean, okay, I guess, Date, if you're going that far.
Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me!
Just be quiet.
And now Dante's talking to himself out loud.
Who are you talking to?
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this
105. Okay, let me do some math. 105 plus 160. 105 plus 105 plus 45 is 150. 150 plus 160 is 310, which makes the math line up perfectly.
If only you weighed more. Or
right?
less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely
Okay, so
likely.
Date just reverse calculated it, so not necessarily
Why do you say that?
the result. Whoa, time to do my math that I just did. Oil drum plus... Wait, let me just... Oil drum plus Renju's weight plus the elevator record means that
Iris,
whatever's
on which
left
floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
is 105.
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However,
this is really
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange.
putting a lot of
Don't
pressure,
turn
yeah,
around.
on Iris.
why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
What's happening?
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
We can see Iris.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like, but we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Okay, how do we do
Not
that?
turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
What, is there something on the desk I see? No, this is too blurry to tell. Iris in the mirror. Wait, what is...
Ah, shit.
A phone.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing?
Amazing that she was able to text while
Hey,
undergoing an
answer me, Iris.
interrogation.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Alright. I will save here before the sync. So that next time we start with the sync.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
Is ours like the most frequent
6 minutes.
target of these syncs?
Before time is up,
That's how it feels,
know.
but that's just because of how often I have redone
let's begin.
the last one. I'm sure there will be other syncs with other people later on, right? All right, save. I think it auto-saved, but I like pressing the save button, so... What is this place? It's not like the cold storage warehouse, it's just an empty warehouse? Completely
What
empty?
is this place?
Okay. Save. Save. This time I'll save in slot 2. Yes. Alright. So that will be it for today. Thank you for watching. And... yeah. I feel like I've gotten on to another pretty long route. So next week, we should be able to just advance through the route without getting stuck on any bad ends. I went through another bad end today. I still can't believe it. Alright, yeah, you have a good week too. Thank you. Alright, so until next week then. Bye.